Okay, I'm back. I think I'm going to do past, present, future for you guys. Because on weekends, I don't be doing nothing but chilling. As I should. Off on weekends. I do what I want to do on weekends. Work during the week. I done spilled water. Hopefully I didn't get on my cards. There's some water over here. Alright. Past, present, future. Each zodiac sign. Well, I have the energy to do it. So Capricorn, you have the past, present, future. Capricorn, in the past, you could have been dealing with a lot of toxicity, low vibrational people. You could have been, dealing with addictions, vices, or dealing with someone that had these situations going on with them. You could have just been viewing a situation as toxic, or a person as toxic, or family member, friend, take it how it resonates. Either way, thank God this is in your past, okay? Because in your present moment, you are full of life. You may be feeling more like yourself again. You could be, I just heard in love. You could be in love with yourself now again. Falling back in love with yourself again, or with someone. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting to, some of you may have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your North Node energy, so you could be really going towards your North Node energy instead of being in your South Node energy. If you don't know your North Node and South Node, you need to find out, because if you're past the age of 30 and you're wondering why life is so fucking hard, it's because you're still in South Node energy when you need to be going towards your North Node energy. So definitely find that out. Some of you finally found that out, and you're finally going in the right direction, and you're loving it, because please don't be eating McDonald's. I don't know why I just said that just now. But I just heard like that I'm loving it thing in my head. That's the worst food you could possibly eat. Don't feed it to your kids either. Okay? Anyway, or this could have been something that you was doing, eating McDonald's, and that's in the past. And now that you love yourself more and you want to care for yourself, you're doing more, eating more healthier, and that's why you feel more alive. That's why you have more energy. You could also be seeing how, like, not seeing, but feeling how it is to walk in alignment, where, nothing's forced, everything is as it should be, and you feel fulfilled and happy and not stressed out. A lot of times people don't understand the reason why they're stressed out, worried, frustrated, and stuff like that with people, places, and things. Ooh, that's a nice older car. I don't even know what that was. It looked like a Cadillac. Either way, you guys, some of you could like classic cars as well too, and that's where you're putting your energy and you love that car. But a lot of people don't understand why they're so frustrated and things are not going their ways, because you're dealing with things that are probably not in alignment with you anymore. It may have been in the past, but now, no. In the future, you could see yourself being more emotionally balanced, Capricorn, okay? In the future, and if you keep up with this, where you're like leaving the past in the past, allowing things to leave out of your life that need to be left out of your life, honestly, the quickest way to know if something needs to stay or go in your life is to pray on it. Ask God to remove that out of your life. I guarantee you, ask God to remove someone out your life that you ain't supposed to be with, and watch how fast God remove the ass out your life. You're going to be crying. I forewarn you. You pray on it. Watch it leave your life. You pray on the job and ask if that job is for you, and then some shit pop off at that job. There go your sign. But I feel like with you leaving things in the past, and you walking in alignment, and you doing what makes your heart, I don't know why I just heard the word flutter, but I guess, flutter. If you are stress-free or you feel like you're really getting back to yourself, it's because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're leaving the things, people, places, and things behind that, no longer serve you anymore. I do see you actually being more active in your children's life as well for some of you Capricorns. If I'm seeing like work-life balance. So if you've been working more so than you've been with your children, I feel like you're going to realize that you need to be able to have a career where you can go to work, but you also have time to be with your family, be with your children. Even if you're a woman, same thing, being with your children and work at the same time, but there's a balance here. I'm also seeing here too for you Capricorn in the future, you may meet a water sign male. Okay, they may be very significant in your life. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Libra, past, present, future. Now, in the past, you were standing in your power, Libra. Okay, you knew exactly where you wanted to go, where you were heading. You had goals set for yourself. Some of you could have been getting Reiki healing done on yourself to help you stand in your power, to give you courage. Some of you had the courage to do something. I don't know why my right eye is itching, but it's itching. Somebody could be talking about me. I don't know. But anyway, I'm hearing that you had everything all figured out, or at least you thought you did. Now, in the present moment, you are seeing things clearly, okay? Maybe in the past, you thought you were in alignment on whatever assignment it was that you had going on. Many of you could have been thinking, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And in the present moment now, you're having a spiritual awakening where you're realizing, okay, well, maybe that only led me here to do this over here. And you're seeing things crystal clear now. Some of you could be tapping into your gifts now as well. Or some of you may have had premonitions on something that's about to happen or will happen. Or you could be getting a reading done, having someone do a reading, or you are doing readings for people. Maybe whatever you were doing before has led you to start reading people, I guess. Okay. Now, in the near future, I see lessons, karmic lessons happening. Whether the karmic lesson is a blessing or it's a hard lesson that you needed to learn a long time ago, but you refused to learn it. So now it's coming back around and spinning the block for you to learn it again. Okay. There could be something that you foreseen happening and you're asking God, your ancestors, spirit guides, like, why is this happening? Why is this changing? Why is this going on? Why do I have to go through this? And I really feel like these are lessons that you've avoided. There's things that you may have had rose-colored glasses on about in a situation, and you allowed it to go on for far too long. And it's like you were supposed to learn this lesson back in the past when you were standing in your power, when you were standing on your square, but you chose to continue to deal with something. And it's like you knew something was going to happen. You knew it was going to go a certain way. You still continued on, and now you're dealing with the repercussions of it. So it's like Spirit's like, why are you asking why when you already know why this is going down the way it's supposed to? Okay. Cancer, past, present, future. Now, in the past, Cancer, you may have dealt with someone that was in the military. You could have been in the military. You could have been in the Air Force, I'm hearing. Officer of some sort, or in the judicial system. Okay, you could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius male at your workplace, or this one could have been someone. My alarm went off, sorry. yeah, back to what I was saying. You guys could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius male, or you could have been dealing with someone that was working for the government, or you were in some way, shape, or form. In the past, you could have been very militant, very disciplined with yourself, or you could have been dealing with someone that was like this, someone that was very militant, very disciplined. I do see here too, in the past, you could have had standards, or you were practicing what you preached in some way, shape, or form. There's some type of hierarchy going on. You could have managed people at work in the past. Like, I'm seeing people underneath you. Or you could have just been at a job for a very long time, and it's like they respect you in some way, shape, or form. But I see in the present moment you're moving forward from this energy. You could be slowly not being as disciplined with your diet or your exercising or the goals that you set for yourself. You could be moving away from this energy of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, or this person that you could have been dating that was in the working for the government, or you could be leaving a job that you used to work in the government some way, shape, or form. There's so many jobs in the government. I don't know what job it was, but I see you could have retired, or you're moving away from it, or whoever you were dealing with that was very militant, you could be walking away from them, okay? You could be literally, like, you could have gotten into an argument with somebody and you're like, find somebody else to do it because I'm not arguing with you. Find somebody else to do it. Now, in the future, I see you walking towards a Capricorn. So some of you could have left an air sign to be with an earth sign, which is a Capricorn, someone that strokes your ego, someone that's more your type, even if your type is a bad type. It could be going back to your type, Capricorn. Ooh, you could have Capricorn in your chart too, because I just called you Capricorn. Like, I feel like you falling off the wagon, Cancer. Whatever you've been doing, and it seemed like you was really strict with yourself with doing it, it's like, you're like, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore, I'm doing what I want to do type of energy. Like, I see you heading towards that, where you're like, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. Oh, well, if I want to eat that, I'm going to eat it. Oh, well, I'm going to date this person if I want to date this person. Oh, well, fuck it. Like, why not is what I'm getting for you, Cancer, okay? You're going to be indulging in your vices and the things that you love, whether it's good for you or bad for you. Aries, past, present, future. In the past, you could have been doing candle magic. In the past, you could have been trying to manifest something. In the past, you could have just been trying to obtain something in some type of way. But this is my candle magic card. So you definitely was out here lighting candles in the past. In the present moment, you are dealing with a male or a masculine ancestor, okay? They could be watching over you at this time. You could be connecting with them more at this time. They could be the ones getting the fire up underneath your ass to get you to get what needs to get done, because I see in the future there is change coming, okay? There is competition coming if you are trying to compete for something, all right? Whether it's a job, a person, place, or thing, I don't know. Whatever it is that you're competing for, you may be one of 5 people, okay, that is being chosen. And it's like, whatever it is that you wanted to manifest in the past, I'm seeing somebody channeling somebody too. You could be channeling an ancestor of yours, a masculine ancestor, to get some type of guidance, getting some type of, I don't know if you, why am I getting like embodying somebody's spirit within you so that you can beat the competition in some way, shape, or form? What shit y'all doing over there, Aries? I also see here too in the you could be trying to like connect with male ancestor energy because you may want to understand men more. Just be aware that there's like this one-upping energy and this crab in a barrel and effect energy around you as well. Because if you're changing for the better, there may be people around you that may not want you to change because they don't benefit from you changing. And they may try to pull you back down, get you back to where you were. Because I feel like you're fighting for your life, like in a way where it's like, I'm fighting to be a better me. I'm fighting to change. I'm fighting to get out of a certain situation. And it's like, you may be calling on your ancestors to help you with this, to help with this change that you want to come into fruition. Aquarius, past, present, future. In the past, you were starting off brand new. Okay, you had a clean slate, blank canvas. You learned whatever lessons you needed to learn that spirit tested you with. You passed the test. Now you're starting from zero again because you are on a new journey. You are being tested with something else now. And now in the present moment, you're having this new beginning. Right? Because you passed the test. Because you erased, dismissed, let go of whatever you needed to let go. You are having a new beginning. This could be a new beginning with yourself. This could be a new beginning in a career, at a job, a business. This could be a new beginning in love, with friendships, okay, with family members. Whatever this new beginning is that you have going for yourself, congratulations, okay? Because you've earned this new beginning. Spirit is giving you this clean slate, giving you this new beginning. You are start heading in a new direction, right? You're starting over. And I feel like you're loving this. Because everything feels brand new. You could be getting new clothes. You could be going out on dates. You could be just feeling revitalized in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Like there's just some newness within you. Like you've changed. But I feel like this change is good change. I feel like this change came from growth. I feel like this change come from having discipline and structure in your life. I feel like this change is something that you've been hoping and praying and wishing for, but you had to sit there and do a lot of shadow work to get to this new beginning. Because in the near future, you are feeling complete within yourself. You are completing projects. You are completing those business proposals. Some of you guys may be having a new beginning and getting proposed to. Ooh. And now you're feeling complete because you done found, your perfect person. For some of you, for others of you, I really feel like because of this new beginning, it's like you're going to be able to check off everything on your to-do list. You're getting shit done. Because this is like, I'm hearing a new life for you, Aquarius. Yeah, that's confirmation. I just saw a certain type of car go by. Yeah. You're feeling complete. You're feeling whole again. You could have been feeling really empty inside and alone, but I feel like you feel complete now. It's like Spirit was testing you to see what you were going to do. And you did the right thing. Scorpio. Past, present, future. So in the past, it was all about family. In the past, it was all about, I'm hearing work. I'm hearing school. I'm hearing somebody being stubborn, or just not really stubborn. It's more so of an energy of like you were fixated on either work or family or your finances or just balancing out life in general. Okay. I heard 4 years. Maybe something took 4 years for something to happen for you. I just heard somebody paid something off. Maybe it took you 4 years to pay something off, and you're like, finally, thank God it's paid off. Now, in the present moment, you could be heavily thinking at this time. Some of you, you could have graduated. Congratulations. It's like it took you 4 years. Okay, so maybe you graduated with your bachelor's or your master's, and now it has you thinking where it's like, okay, well, what's next? Right? And it's like if you've graduated from school, trade school, whatever it was that you graduated from, it could have even been a lesson about family and stuff. It's like, okay, now that I've done this, what's next? Right? Many of you could be dealing with air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the present moment, or you could be heavily thinking about these signs. I feel for a lot of you, you're using more logic than emotion at this time as well, especially if you're trying to plan something. It's like, or if you're trying to get something done, you don't want your emotions to get the best of you while you're trying to do something here. Now, in the near future, you'll tap back into your emotions, because I feel like in the present moment, you're getting shit done. You're working hard. You're focused. You're fixated on something, okay? And you're like, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to get involved in a relationship. I'm not going to allow my emotions to get the best of me because I have shit to do. But I feel in the near future, you will be able to balance out your logic and your emotions, where you can get back to having emotional connections with people, you allowing yourself to tap back into your own emotional energy. You could be dealing with more water signs like yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy in the near future, okay? I'm hearing somebody's thinking too much. I see somebody going near the water as well. You could be going to the beach soon, or swimming in a pool, or going fishing. I see you needing to surround yourself near water, and you have an understanding of why you need to be in the water more so than anything. Like, because I feel like you're on land right now. Like, you're just not near water. Like, you need to be near water, Scorpio. And you'll understand why. It brings you like a peace of mind. It calms you. It relaxes you. I see somebody like being surrounded by water and like in a tube or something. You know how like they be having them lazy rivers at the water park? You be going to a water park. But I see like somebody in like a lake though, with a tube, inside of a tube, just chilling with the sun like beaming on them. And you're like, this is life. This is what life should be like. This is why I like water so much, because I feel like it brings some type of calmness to you, Scorpio. Taurus, past, present, future. Now in the past, Taurus, you had a lot of luck, okay? In the past, things were going your way. You could quickly manifest things. You said it, you got it type of thing. You prayed for it, you got it. You worked for it, you got it. I happened to come just in time from my side. And some of you could have had a cat in the past, or you could have been seeing a lot of black cats in the past. Me, personally, black cats are good luck. This is why I say that this was luck here going on for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, you could be dealing with a teenage son. If this is not a teenage son, this could be your younger brother. Or this is just an individual that's a grown-ass man that's just acting very immature right now. Okay? And if you're a male, then this is you. Okay? You may... I heard like a kid in a candy store. So either this is your energy here, where you feel like a kid in a candy store because it's like you finally have gotten everything that it is that you wanted, or things are starting to work out for you. It's like you could have been stagnant, or things could have just been moving slow, but you're like a kid in a candy store now, not knowing what to do, because it's like things are starting to flow towards you. Be mindful of this hit it and quit it type of energy here with this male here. If you know you're dealing with someone that's younger than you, or you know you're dealing with an immature male, they're here for a fun time, not a long time type of energy. You may want to have a sex talk with your son. Okay, for some of you, if you have teenagers, yeah, it's time to have that talk about the birds and the bees. And it's like I'm hearing straight, no chaser. Don't give them no sugar-coated fairy tale story about sex, because trust me, if you don't teach your children about sex, they will find it elsewhere, like the internet and with their friends. And trust me, I don't think you want that. So yeah. Now, or this could be your energy. You are with this hit it or quit it energy, Taurus, okay? I'm here for a fun time, not a long time, and acting very immature. Now, in the near future, I see you coming of age. If this is you with this immature energy, I see you in the near future coming of age, where you're doing what you're supposed to do. You could have a son that is coming of age as well, where it's like they're growing up. They're not a baby anymore. You could be having that talk with them where it's like, you need to man up now. You know, you're not a little boy anymore. You should be having X, Y, and Z done and all your ducks in a row. This could be you getting all your ducks in a row, because like I said, everything is starting to flow again for you. Things could have been stuck and stagnant, but now, you know, you're able to move forward. You're able to develop. I don't know why I just heard develop a work history. This could be your son. You're probably like trying to teach them, like, you have to have good work history. You don't want to sit there and have a resume where it shows that you've had 10 jobs in the past 10 years. That doesn't look good type of thing. Like, I see somebody having that type of conversation with somebody. I'm also seeing someone having excellent credit again, or obtaining excellent credit. Like, I see you redecorating your home or getting a new car. I'm also seeing too where you could become a boss, whether this is a boss in your own business or you getting promoted within a company. I'm also seeing too where I just heard the word finesse. You could have been a finesser back in the day, but now you're the type of person where you tell people what it is and what it ain't, and it's like either you're going to accept it or you're not. Which, are you jumping on board, or am I leaving you behind? Type of energy. Leo. Past, present, future. Now, in the past, you was on a hamster wheel, Leo. You was repeating cycles, karmic cycles, cycles within yourself, thinking things over and over and over again to the point where you manifested it again. Yeah, you was chasing your tail, basically. Or you could have had a dog that was literally running around in circles, and you just couldn't understand why the fuck the dog was running around in circles chasing his fucking tail, because your ass was chasing your own damn tail too. And they was just reflecting and showing you, like, this is what the fuck you look like. Type of thing. Now, in the present moment, you could be focused more so on your birthday coming up. You could be focused more so on money. I heard somebody scheming. What's that song? There's somebody, a rapper has a song called Scheming or something like that. There may be a message in that song for you, or you could have been listening to that song. But either way, somebody's birthday could be the 8th of August. But I see somebody like, okay, this is how I'm going to get this money because my birthday coming around. Like, you could be scheming that, like, okay, I'm plotting and scheming, like, my birthday coming around and I'm about to get all the money that I need around my birthday because it's my birthday and people going to give me money because it's my birthday. My ear just popped. I don't know if that's what you're doing. But money is definitely on your mind at the present moment. You could be getting or receiving some type of income in 8 days. shoot, it could be 8 minutes from now, 8 hours from now, 8 days from now, 8 weeks from now, August 8th, okay? You could be getting some type of money. Or just the month of August is when you're going to be really lucky to be able to obtain some type of financial reward or some type of resources. So wait until your birthday, okay? Or it's like you can't wait until your birthday at this present moment. Now, in the near future, there's going to be some things that you need to look at. If you're signing contracts, you need to read them and reread them and read the fine print, because you're going to miss out on something. You're going to sign something that you probably don't want to sign, but you signed it anyway. And it's like, now you got to fulfill that contract because you signed it, but you did not read the contract all the way through. For others of you, there is things that are not going to go as planned. It's like everything I would say about 80% of your plans are going to go through, but it's like that 20%, you may have to finagle your way or adapt to a situation, or there's something that's going to be missing. Something's not going to feel complete, or you're not going to be able to complete something in the near future. So save your money as well. So when you do get these resources, save your money, because you don't want to have this energy of things being incomplete. You want to be able to have everything that you need. I'm hearing my aunt say it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So however that resonates for you, Leo. Sagittarius. In the past, Sagittarius, you was out here dating. Okay, Sagittarius, you was out here with multiple options, Saggies. You was out here with people meddling in your damn business, Sagittarius. You had people telling you how to live your life, what you need to do, who you need to do it with. Like I said, some of you was just out here living your best life, dating whoever you wanted to date. You have multiple options. If you single, my opinion, you is single until married. I mean, if you engaged, you in the cart, okay? Because anything can happen still being engaged. You ain't sealed a deal yet. But some of you was living your best life. You may have had 3 people wanting to date you, talk to you. Or you could have just been dating 2 people at the same time. Or you could have literally had somebody in a third-party situation where you was committed to somebody and you had them in a third-party situation, or your person had you in a third-party situation and they was dating, okay? Somebody thought somebody was in a relationship and somebody was like, no, I'm single, okay? Because now in the present moment, somebody's in their feelings. Whether this is you, whether this is them, somebody is emotional. Somebody's so emotional right now, okay? Now, somebody did this to you and had you in a third-party situation. You over here telling this person, well, you could cry me a goddamn river. I don't care. You ain't mine, ho. Go back to where you came from. Okay? And if this is you over here crying tears. I just heard tears of joy. So some of you purposely got yourself caught up in a third-party situation to get yourself out of a situation that you did not want to be in. Why y'all didn't just sit there and tell that person, leave me the fuck alone? I'm hearing somebody say, I did. That's what happens when you want to date crazy girls and crazy guys, Sagittarius, people that you can't get rid of. So you like that stalker status until it get real stalker-ish. Okay, when they start showing up at your house and at your job, then now you want to be looking like, oh no. No, but you knew they was crazy from the get-go. Now you over here just like, oh my God. No, ain't no oh my God. You knew what you was dealing with and you knew what you was doing, Sagittarius. You are far from slow. Now somebody is moving on in the near future. I heard Maya, I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. You know I can't sing, but yeah. You could be moving on towards a Cancer. Some of you could be moving towards, you know, better health. Okay, this person could have had you all up in your head, had you not eating right, had you stressing. Okay, and you're moving towards having better health because you removed this toxic energy out of your life. Okay, some of you could literally be moving. Okay, you could be moving out of a house with somebody, moving away from somebody. You're on the move again. Okay, you was committed. Somebody had you in a third-party situation. You got a little emotional. You got over it, but now you back outside in these streets. It's like, catch me if I can. Catch me if you can, homie. You should have caught me when I cared type of energy. Okay, so Sagittarius, you moving like a bat out of hell, out of Dodge, out of the way. A lot of you could, like I said, could be focusing on your health, balancing out the masculine and feminine energies within you, because it's like, you're like, all right, I cried, but I had to wipe them tears away because I got shit to do. I can't be stuck in that energy but for so long. Pisces, past, present, future. Now, Pisces, in the past, you could have had a baby. Congratulations, okay? Or you found out somebody was pregnant. Congratulations, all right? You could have finally had this baby, and now you have a baby girl. Again, congratulations. Or you have a granddaughter or a niece. Somebody, you got somebody pregnant. You were pregnant. Somebody in your family was pregnant. They had a baby girl, okay? Because I see somebody enjoying the fact that they have this bundle of joy that is a girl in their family, okay? Now, in the near future, I see you having to make a decision, okay? There's some type of decision that you're going to have to make. It's very black and white. There is more so of you just having to weigh out the pros and the cons of this situation, of this choice. I don't know why I just heard the heart of the matter. I don't know if you have to make a decision pertaining to this child here. You may find out that this child may be half black, half white. I don't know why I just heard who's the father. But there's like some heavy decision making that needs to happen. This could have been just for one Pisces. I feel like this is very direct. Because I don't think every Pisces is pregnant right now. Okay? But I do feel like there's some type of choice that needs to be made pertaining to this child here. I don't know. Pisces, you tell me in the comments what that was about. Because I didn't get nothing else from that reading. Gemini, past, present, future. In the past, you could have been dealing with childhood traumas or repeating childhood trauma, like childhood lessons, things that you were supposed to learn growing up that you didn't learn. It's like you're learning them now. Some of you could have been dealing with your son, okay? You may have... Ooh, some of you may have... Somebody may have told you that you had a son, only to find out that that wasn't your son. For some of you, in the past, you could have been heavily in your child's life, and it's like now in the present moment, it's like you're looking for them. And if this isn't your child, this could have been like a brother or a nephew or somebody that was like a child of yours where you helped raise them, and it's like now you're looking for them, you can't find them. So if they've grown up, it's like they outside. Especially if they're a teenager. Of course you can't find them. They outside with their friends. They don't want to be around you right now. If they're a teenager right now, they don't care about you. I mean, they care about you, but they don't care about you. They care more about their friends. You know that. When we were teenagers, it's like kids was, oh, up under our big brother, big sister. Oh, want to be with my cousins and them. Oh, family over everything. And then when you start creating your own family within your friendships, deuces. Okay, because that's probably why you can't find them. They over there out with their friends. But others of you, like, you could have been in this immature energy back in the past. And it's like you had lack of motivation and lack of knowledge and just didn't know what to do. And it's like, or you could have just been babied, or somebody could have just been caring for you like you were a baby and always taking care of you. Somebody was always taking care of you. And it's like now in the present moment, you got to find your own way. You got to figure it out yourself. There is no somebody taking care of you. You got to figure this out all on your own. So you need to go searching, looking for the answers. Ask God to sit there and literally place you in the right place at the right time, with the right people. I'm hearing the right way and the wrong way. So you better be searching for the right way. Okay, because if you're searching for the wrong way, you know those consequences too. Because I feel in the near future, things are going to slow down for you. Things are slowing down for you right now because it's like you may be on the move right now, but things are slowing down because you need to sit still. It's like you going fast nowhere. It's like you moving fast and you ain't going nowhere. And God will make you sit down to get you clarification for you to sit there and seek God out. Like, because whatever you looking for, it may not be what you want. You're going to be sitting somewhere and then asking why. Why? Because you chose to sit there and do what you do. Some of you really need to just chill. And people don't understand, like, when you start feeling lazy sometimes, and that's just you just telling yourself that you're lazy. Sometimes God wants you to sit still. Sometimes God wants you to just stop doing and literally just go into prayer, go into meditation, go into fasting, get out of having distractions and things like that. Because it's like, if you're seeking answers, how are you supposed to find the answer if you're sitting there doing everything but seeking answers? And if you're seeking answers from up above, from God, Allah, universe, whatever you choose to name, our higher power, if you believe in a higher power, I'm hearing the word solitude. I'm hearing the word strength. I'm hearing the word courage. I'm hearing the word faith. Whatever is you're seeking and wanting, it's seeking and wanting you, but you won't figure out how to get it or when you should get it until you sit still. Some of you are going to be forced to sit still. I hope, God forbid, knock on wood, you don't get injured in any way, shape, or form. God forbid, get locked up or anything like that. Because it's like, God is like telling you to sit down. Like, God doesn't want you moving too fast. God may want you to sit and like read or go back to school or learn something else. Nutritionist. But it's like you won't figure out what you need, what your next steps are going to be until you sit in solitude. So I don't know who that was for. Whew. Okay. Because I feel like there's something heavy going on with Geminis right now. There's some type of heaviness. But that'll be lifted off of you. Like, I don't know why I want to keep telling you, like, Sitting still is not laziness. It's not procrastination. It's literally your spirit, your soul, your body, your mind is literally telling you that you have to stop for a second. Just so you can find what it is that you're looking for. And then once you get the answer, once you get the resources, once you get whatever it is that you were looking for, then you can proceed. But it's like you can't start a business without a business plan. So you have to write the business plan first. Write out your plan. Write out the goals. Write out the steps that you're going to take to get to where you need to be. And then execute it. You trying to execute something without a plan, it's going to fail. Last but not least, Virgo. Virgo, in the past, you was moving backwards, okay? You may have went back to something. You may have went back to a person. You may went back to vices. You may went back to thinking a certain type of way. You was heading backwards and real quick. Like you was rewinding something. I don't know if it was in your mind or I don't know what you went back to. You could be questioning yourself now on why you went back to it. Some of you went back to something because you needed to learn another lesson with somebody. You could have sat there and avoided a situation in the past, and it's like Spirit made you go back to it to learn the lesson, to get the enlightenment that you needed to, learn and obtain. And now in the present moment, it's like either you're becoming aware of the things that you've been hiding from yourself. Okay? You could have been lying to yourself about something, and that's why Spirit made you go back to something. Now it's like it's been revealed to you, because in the near future, it's like you're having these aha moments. Like something's being revealed to you now. It's like you've been asking why, and you're finally getting the answers. Okay? And in the near future, you are getting these aha moments. You're getting clarification. Whatever's been hidden in the dark is coming to light now. But I feel like it's something that's a good thing. Something pertaining to love, pertaining to relationships, pertaining to money, pertaining to just balance in general, pertaining with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could have a lot to do with you healing, a lot to do with an Aquarius, a lot of changes, messages, communication. There could be some type of blockages. Or there were blockages. But I do feel like whatever, like I said, you need to know what's going on. If you're hiding something, it's going to be revealed. If something's been hidden from you, it's going to be revealed. But in the near future, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Now I see. Now I know why. X, Y, and Z. Okay. Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been asking why. You ain't had no answers, but it's like you finally getting the answers. So you had to go back only to be able to go forward. Like you had to rewind something. You know how you watch them? I'm seeing like somebody, like, you know how back in the day when you have to rewind a movie because you missed the part, play it, and then now that you see, and then it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. Like, so that's something that's going on with you, Virgo. But guys, those were your readings. Okay? I love you lots.